Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new video. My name is the Mike James, and today we're going to be looking at the NVIDIA RTX software that will help you improve your stream quality tremendously. Now this is a little bit of a different guide, but the reason why I wanted to make this is because I do want to help you guys. So let's jump straight into today's topic. This is going to be a great video. The NVIDIA RTX plugins and software, I do have to give a quick disclaimer, is actually for the RTX card range by NVIDIA only. However, this is why I've clicked on this video, because we are going to be bypassing that, and I'm going to be showing you exactly how you can do it, and it's super easy so that you can install this on most GPUs. Now I do have to give a bit of a disclaimer that you are not, this isn't going to work for every single graphics card out there. There is going to be some people where this doesn't work, and some people are going to have issues. If you have issues, leave it in the comments down below and I'll try my hardest to find the answers for you. If I can't, then I'm really sorry. I'll just have to let you know that I couldn't find the answers. However, let's jump into the video. So what is NVIDIA RTX? If you haven't heard of it by now, it is basically a piece of software developed by NVIDIA that uses your microphone to use AI machine learning to drown out the background noise of whatever's going into the microphone. Now, I am not an audio engineer. I cannot give you an in-depth breakdown of what is going on behind the scenes as much as I'd love to. And now that I've said it, I'll probably go and spend a few hours learning about it, because that's the type of person I am. If I don't know something, I go and learn about it. Simple as, really. So how can we apply NVIDIA RTX to our streams? Okay guys, we have now jumped over to the desktop, so I'm going to be looking at the desktop and between you guys so that I can walk you through the exact process that you need to do to enable to be able to install the RTX voice software onto your computer, and then we're going to be looking at how you can use it in OBS. So let's jump straight into it. So first, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to head over to this website. The link will be in the description, and this is the NVIDIA RTX voice setup guide. Now you can skip all of this or you can read it, whatever's up to you, but obviously this is about me teaching you today, so hopefully you won't need to read this. But what you gonna want to do is scroll down and click on download the app. Now I have installed this previously on this system. This is how I know exactly how to install it, so I'm hoping I've deleted all the settings so that I can accurately show you exactly what's going to go on. So we're going to wait for this to download real quick. Right, so now that you have downloaded it and it's sat in your downloads, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to open it. Now this is where it gets not complicated, but this is where the trick comes in. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to launch the software on your computer. Now you're going to want to just go ahead and install it as if you were just installing any other program. And what's going to happen is, as it starts to install, it's going to check your system settings and it's going to tell you that it cannot run. Do not worry, this is an important step of the process, just letting you know that this is what's going to happen. As you can see, it comes up there saying NVIDIA installer cannot continue. NVIDIA RTX voice application is not supported on your existing GPU. An RTX enabled GPU is needed for this application to run. So this is where we are going to bypass their installation. So what you're going to want to do is locate your C folder by going to your C folder, or you can go to this PC, then C folder. Then in there, what you're going to see is there's a folder called temp. Now you're going to want to click on that temp folder, and it's going to open this folder called NVRTX voice. If you don't see this folder, then just look around for it, search for it, but it should be in C drive and then temp. Now, if you try to run the setup again, you're going to get the exact same message. So what we are going to want to do is click into the AVFX. So you're going to want to click on the NVAFX. Then you're going to see RTX voice.nvi. Now, you're going to want to right click this and open with a piece of software. This can be Notepad, Notepad++. This can be Word. I think it could probably even work in Word. I use Notepad++ just because it makes life easier. Now, you're going to see a bunch of code and it's going to look super confusing, but trust me, it's super simple. All you're going to want to do is highlight the constraints message. So all you're going to want to do is just click and highlight it all, and you're just going to want to press the delete key or the backspace key and get rid of the space, and then that's it. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to hit Control S, and then it's going to want to launch in admin mode, and you're just going to let it launch in admin mode. Then we're going to hit Control S again, and it's going to save it. Now you're going to want to locate the file again, go back in the file. Now just run the setup.exe as normal, and it should install perfectly fine. It should go through the system checks, agree and continue, and then you can just install it, and there, voila, you've got the NVIDIA RTX on your system fully working so that you have no background noise. So I just wanted to talk about who is going to want this, because I'm not exactly going to use this video to show you how awesome it is, because there is plenty of examples on YouTube where you can go and check out exactly how awesome this piece of software is. So I'm not going to show you that. I am just showing you the basic installation processes, but I did want to talk a little bit about who is going to be using this. So anybody that lives next to a main road, or has a window open, or has a fan running, is going to want to try and utilize this software. However, before you go ahead and jump the gun and install this, it is worth noting, guys, that this will cause a 5% frame drop in your performance depending on the build on your system. Obviously it could be a little bit more if you have an older computer, or it could be a little bit less if you have a supercomputer. This just depends on the computer and the game that you're running, because this does use your GPU to process this. So if you are maxing out your graphics card, or you're playing a graphically intensive game whilst you're streaming, then it might not work. So you kind of have to realize if this is going to be for you or not, because if you are going to run this, it might not work as you intended. Just giving you that bit of information. So we're going to finish up the installation here, and we're just going to press close, and it's going to open the RTX Voice software. And this is where things are going to get fun, because this is where we get to now start playing around with the audio and seeing just how good it is. Stick around, by the way, guys, because I am going to be showing you a bit of a clip, because I wanted to do a bit of an experiment a little bit later on, just how good this is. So what it's going to do is open this little box. Now for you, it's probably going to look like this. So what you're going to want to do is choose the input device. So for me, it is my Behringer mixer, which I have plugged in which is my audio mixer for my microphone. And you're going to want to choose your output device. I have the live feed, so I can listen to myself. So everything comes through both my headphone and my microphone. Now you can enable the background noise coming through your headphones as well, which is kind of fun to play around with if you're listening to music. I recommend trying that out, listening to music with it, because it's super fun to listen to. So I'm going to show you how you set this up with OBS. So all you're going to want to do is click on this, and it's going to load for a second, and then it's going to start removing background noise. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go to OBS. And now I am using OBS Live for this, and I'm just using normal OBS as a way to show you exactly what's going on. So I am going to just disable all of these scenes, just so you don't get the feedback of it. So this is what your OBS might look like. This is my OBS Live, and I am going to show you exactly what you do. So right now OBS Live is picking up my microphone as normal. However, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to head over to the properties, and then for the device you're going to want to select the microphone in brackets NVIDIA RTX Voice. Then as soon as you click that, now what you won't get on the video, but what you should get in your streams, in your content, is the microphone coming through with the noise suppression on, and you'll notice a tiny little bit of a difference. But the difference you'll really notice come in when people are typing on the keyboards and talking, or when they're talking and clapping and things like that. So one quick example I wanted to give was, I don't know if it switched it over on my normal OBS, but if I just clap without talking, you can see, or you can hear, that you guys are picking this up, but you can see that my actual audio on the OBS that we're looking at is not picking up that clap. And that just goes to show you the power of what this tool can do. So if I go ahead and switch over our microphone on our recording device to NVIDIA as well. Now you're going to be able to hear my voice with the RTX software running. I am going to go ahead and do the same claps again, just so you know that it wasn't falsified in any way. So as you can see, when I clap, the volume is not getting picked up. You cannot hear it, and this is why it's going to be so great for anybody that might have kids running around, anybody that has background noise, maybe people hoovering, maybe people cleaning up. I know when I used to live at home and I used to stream and I used to make YouTube videos, it was super irritating having my parents knocking around, running around, cleaning up and doing just general household things whilst I was trying to record videos back in the day. So I wish I had this software back then. However, guys, I'm sorry that this has been a little bit of an in-depth video, but I just wanted to do another quick test before we finish up today's video. What I wanted to do is I wanted to set the input device to a really bad microphone and see exactly how this operates. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead, plug in my old webcam, and we're going to see how this sounds. So guys, this is my microphone using a very old Logitech webcam without the NVIDIA noise suppression. I have no idea how this is going to turn out. This is just a quick test because I wanted to see how well this would operate. So if I fall silent just for a little second, you should still be able to hear a lot of background noise. So as you can tell, there's still a lot of background noise in that audio. So I'm going to go ahead and remove the background noise from the microphone, and hopefully this is going to help. So now I have removed the background noise from the microphone. This should improve the quality tenfold. So as you can see, when I fell silent, that there was no background noise or nothing coming through the microphone because NVIDIA was suppressing it. So this just goes to show, guys, that you can use any microphone that your little heart desires. So that's it for today's video, guys. I am back on my old microphone. I apologize if I burst any eardrums. So if you've enjoyed today's video, if you found it helpful, my name is the Micah James, and I have a ton of other guides here on YouTube that will help you grow your stream and build up your skills and techniques so that you can become a better entertainer. So make sure you go and check out the playlist, guys. The link will be in the description down below. Make sure you go and check out the videos, and if you'd like to catch me live on Twitch, where you can ask me any questions or just hang out whilst we play Mario Kart and talk about streaming and other things, then make sure you head over to twitch.tv/the Micah James. Thank you for watching today, guys. It's meant the world to me. Have a wonderful week and stay safe, everybody. I'll see you in the next video.